After delivering a speech at a Moscow factory, Soviet leader Vladimir Lenin was shot twice by Fanya Kaplan, a member of the Socialist Revolutionary Party. Though gravely wounded, Lenin survived. The attack triggered a wave of harsh reprisals by the Bolsheviks against the social revolutionaries and other opponents, leading to thousands of executions as Russia plunged deeper into civil war. Born Vladimir Ulyanov in 1870, Lenin turned to revolutionary politics after his brother was executed in 1887 for plotting to kill Tsar Alexander III. Trained as a lawyer in Petrograd, now St. Petersburg, he became active in Marxist circles. In 1895, he helped form the Union for the Struggle for the Liberation of the Working Class, aiming to rally workers to the socialist cause. Soon after, Lenin was arrested, imprisoned for a year, and then exiled to Siberia for 3 years. When his exile ended in 1900, Lenin moved to Western Europe, where he continued his political activities and adopted the pseudonym Lenin. In 1902, he published What Is to Be Done, calling for a disciplined party of professional revolutionaries to bring socialism to Russia. The following year, he helped found the Russian Social Democratic Workers' Party (RSDWP) in London, though the party quickly split between Lenin's Bolsheviks, who advocated militant action, and the Mensheviks, who favored gradual reform. Lenin solidified the Bolshevik faction as a separate party in 1912. After the failed revolution of 1905, Lenin briefly returned to Russia, only to go back into exile when the Tsar reneged on promised reforms. He opposed World War I as an imperialist struggle and urged workers and soldiers to rise against their governments. For Russia, the war proved catastrophic, with massive casualties and economic collapse. In March 1917, food shortages sparked strikes and riots in Petrograd. The unrest forced Tsar Nicholas II to abdicate, ending centuries of Romanov rule. A provisional government took power, but shared authority uneasily with Soviet's councils of workers and soldiers. With German help, Lenin returned from exile that spring, denouncing the provisional government and calling for peace, land, and bread. Accused of being a German agent, he fled to Finland in July, but gained growing support among workers and soldiers. By October, the Bolsheviks controlled the Petrograd Soviet, and on November 7, their Red Guards overthrew the provisional government, establishing Bolshevik rule. As leader of the new Marxist state, Lenin pulled Russia out of World War I, nationalized industry, and redistributed land. But beginning in 1918, the regime faced a brutal civil war against Tsarist forces. By 1920, the Bolsheviks had prevailed, and in 1922, they created the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics (USSR). When Lenin died in early 1924, his body was embalmed and placed in a mausoleum by the Kremlin. Petrograd was renamed Leningrad in his honor. After his death, Joseph Stalin emerged as his successor, consolidating power over the Soviet Union.